German Chancellor Angela Merkel says that she's been shocked by the devastation left by flooding in parts of Western Germany, calling the destruction surreal and terrifying. And the crisis in Europe is only getting worse. More heavy rain has hit parts of eastern Germany, Austria and the Czech Republic. At least 183 people are now confirmed to have died, but that number is expected to rise as the water recedes. Well, Merkel has visited the worst-hit village of Schuld, where about 12,000 residents were affected. She promised swift financial aid and said the country must get better and faster at tackling climate change. The Netherlands, meanwhile, remains on high alert, and the army has been brought in to reinforce dikes and carry out emergency repairs. And while the rain has stopped in Belgium, a huge cleanup is underway as the search for survivors continues. There will be a national day of mourning on Tuesday. We begin our coverage in Germany, and Adam Rainey reports from the village of Schuld.
Destruction on a scale hardly imaginable. People in Schuld, Germany are clearing out what the floodwaters left behind. At a local guest house and brewery, they're taking stock and saving whatever they can.
Mit Tischen, die Tische gehören nicht dazu. Diese Tische gehörten rein. Das Wasser stand bis dort oben.
Bar manager Michael Kreutz shows us how high the water rose here. Saturday was meant to be the brewery's grand opening after a 4-month renovation. Now he says he'll be lucky if they open within a year.
Die Küche alleine muss ja neu, waren etwa 300.000, dann nochmal die Inneneinrichtung.
Everything in the cellar was destroyed. The heating system, everything technical, and the cooling system. We're talking at least €750,000 to replace it all.
With recovery and cleanup efforts fully underway, Chancellor Merkel came to this region on Sunday promising to give these people what they need, and she was clearly touched by what she saw.
It's terrifying. I would say there's no word in the German language to describe this devastation. But what I've witnessed is incredibly comforting. It's how people are sticking together, how they're helping each other, the solidarity among people.
Merkel's cabinet is scheduled to meet on Wednesday, where, according to reports, they'll approve billions of euros in relief and reconstruction funds. Down in the village, it's all hands on deck. Volunteers have come from across Germany to help out. Werner Neumes and his 2 friends came from the neighboring village.
It's crazy to see all this. These people have now become poorer from one day to the next. They can use all the help they can get.
Back at the bar, Michael Kreutz says he doesn't have time for the sadness to seep in. Help has started to arrive, and he wants to focus on reopening as soon as he can. Adam Rainey, Al Jazeera, Schuld, Germany.
Well, the floodwaters receding in Germany are now passing through the Netherlands. Step Vassen reports from New Bergen.
Very scary moment still here for people living along the river the Meuse, as it's at its highest level in many, many years. And that means that they have been working throughout the night. The army, police, residents, everyone came together to work with sandbags to strengthen and enforce the dikes. There were some cracks, damages at certain places. Water was coming through. So it was really an emergency situation. I spoke to residents who were very, very nervous, but they really didn't want to leave. They wanted to help to enforce these dikes, because that's what the Dutch, of course, are known for. They know their battle against water, their battle against nature. Well, they're now being challenged to the max. They never really expected it to be here in this part of the country, because this is a part that's above sea level. This is where, in the south, where everyone thought everyone would be safe, but that apparently didn't work with this extreme weather. Meteorologists have said for this kind of rainfall, we don't have any models. We don't know how to predict how much water could go through these rivers and how strong these dikes is, because that's another concern. This water is basically soaking the dikes right now, and that's really worrying the authorities.